5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The opinions expressed in this show are individual and not necessarily representative of Spirit Live or Toronto Metropolitan University. Thank you for listening.
Hello and welcome back to the Race Hangover. I'm one of your hosts, Austin Terry, joined by Caitlin LeBoudler. And yeah, we just had the Sao Paulo, I don't know how to say it,
Sao Paulo.
Grand Prix, and it was a very entertaining weekend because we had a sprint and a lot of things happened in that sprint. It was just overall a very nice weekend. Maybe not for the Brazilians, but we'll get into that later. Do you have anything to say before we get into the race recap?
No, we've got lots to go over, so let's hop right in.
Okay,
he
so
looks
my laptop is low-key not working right now, so I've got to put it up on my phone.
Dear God. One of our doors just magically opened, too.
That works, too.
There's a ghost in here.
Real. Okay, so we're going to introduce the sprint first. I forgot to put in the qualification standings here, but if I remember correctly, it was Lando, Antonelli.
Yep.
I don't know.
Just give up.
I don't know whoever was third. Anyways, so almost... Oh, it was Leclerc.
Yeah.
It was Leclerc. Okay, almost nothing happens at the top on lap 1 other than a Verstappen overtake that moves him up. But at the further back in the grid, Lawson and Behrman collide. Shock. And Lewis goes out to P8 after starting reasonably low. On lap 6, we're going to move on. Oscar hits the wall, followed by Hulkenberg, followed by Colapinto, and then Kimi snitches on Lando because Lando was the one who brought the water into the track to make them all, hit the wall.
Yeah.
And then that all caused a red flag because 3 cars were broken. But Hulkenberg managed to stay. Hulkenberg managed to actually keep his car in the race, which was impressive.
Yeah. Sorry.
They're doing something over there. They're giggling to each other, looking at that computer. Man. Lap 9 was a rolling restart, which was, I don't know, a bit confusing.
Yeah, I wasn't watching that part, but everyone seemed to be very confused as to why it was rolling. I'm sure.
Yeah, I just saw. I was like, "Why is it rolling? Surely red flags are like an action." Because I was worried. I was like, "Oh, Lando's got to get off the start again," and it was just a regular restart. No, it wasn't a regular restart. Anyways, Fernando Alonso made himself as wide as possible for quite literally the entire second half of the sprint after the restart because he only let, I think it was Leclerc past him after 10 laps of holding him behind. And Kimi then puts pressure on Lando, but runs out of laps to overtake him as Lando's tyres were degrading. Gabby on the last lap also has a huge crash. Glad he's okay because that was unreal.
Yeah, the pictures of that were actually insane.
Yeah, there's one picture that came up on the feed that was just like, whoa.
It doesn't look like a car.
No.
You don't even know what anyway, yeah. Crazy.
Anyways, we have a Norris, Antonelli, and Russell podium. We're doing the awards after this.
Yeah, right? We'll hit the awards right now.
Okay,
yes.
So that was your sprint recap for those of you who missed it. I'd recommend you guys actually go watch it because that was...
It was entertaining.
It was entertaining. It was also a bare bones recap of the sprint.
Bare bones.
So, for the sprint, who was your driver of the day?
I think you might have a slide for that.
Yeah, hold on, guys. Ba-ba-boom.
Ba-ba-boom. Driver of the day, I had Lando.
I had Alonso.
I didn't fully watch the good old sprint, but Lando had a nice pole conversion. Which
I was texting you, and then at the end of it, she goes, "Lol, I was asleep."
Oh yeah. Oh, I watched the last 2 laps. Yeah. I was like, what? I forgot what happened. Yeah, I was like, why didn't I watch it? I remember I was out till 3 a.m. the night before, and then just didn't. It wasn't in the cards to watch the sprint.
Yeah. Oh, I messaged her. Oscar's in the wall. Didn't get a response till the end. And she goes, "Oh."
I went, "Oh."
Anyways, who was your comeback king?
I had Lewis Hamilton went from P11 to P7.
I had that as well. I didn't have someone getting knocked down and then coming back this time. Who was the best radio for you? There was actually quite a few in this, I think.
Well, I just had the Kimmy one where he was like snitching on Lando, and he was like, Lando hit a curb, and then he sprayed water all over the track. That was mine.
That was. I had Max just beefing with his engineer in the pit lane after the red flag because I don't know if you saw it, but he was just complaining about the lack of grip, and then GP was like, "Hey, here's some options if you want to take them on, here's some recommendation." And he goes, and then Max just like crashes out a little bit, and he goes, "These are recommendations. Take them if you want. I don't care."
Oh, yeah. Well, it was interesting too because he was kind of fighting with the setup all weekend, but as we'll get to, they figured it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did figure it out.
They sure did. Who's your invisible man?
Yuki Tsunoda for this one.
Oh my god, twin! I also had Yuki.
We're going band for band right now.
We're going, yeah.
Okay. I don't think we're going to have the same brake check champion, but who's your brake check champion?
I had Lando and the curb.
I had the puddle.
Well, yeah, that's what I meant.
Well, yeah, we kind of have the same thing.
Yeah, we do the same.
Man, how unoriginal are we?
Oh, well, remember 2 seconds ago we were so excited that we had the same one and we said twin, and now we're just unoriginal.
No, it's all gone wrong. So, do I go to the race recap, or do you want to say something before?
No, hit me with the race recap.
Bubba boom. Okay. So, lap 1, Gabby's in the wall. You guys can't see it, but I have a little frowny emoji on the little script thing we have.
Oh, he does.
Lewis also gets underfloor damage, and his entire race is gone. But he stays in for a little bit. Lap 5, safety car restart because Gabby hit the wall.
Yeah.
Oscar hits Kimi, who hits Leclerc and makes Leclerc DNF. He gets a 10-second penalty for it, rightly so. And then Yuki hits Stroll and also gets 10 seconds. So penalties were just being handed out left, right, and center on the restart. There was a front right puncture for Max after all that, so he had to box.
Yeah.
But he had a great start. He was P13. And
yeah,
then
I texted you. I was like, "How the hell is he up to P13?" And then you text me back and you're like, "Not anymore."
Yuki got another 10 seconds somewhere for not serving his penalty correctly. Yeah. Poor fella, man. He's having a rough time.
It was like Carlos all over again when he was. That was even stupider. But yeah, I heard that on the race. They were like, "Oh, and it looks like Yuki will have to serve another penalty." I was like, "Oh, not shocking."
Verstappen took George on lap 63 to get onto the podium, which was huge considering he started from the pit lane because they made a bunch of changes to his car. I forgot to mention that. And I mean, he always seems to just love having a comeback drive in Brazil.
Yeah. Lap
71, Kimi holds off Max for several laps to get P2, and the podium was Norris, Antonelli, and Verstappen, with Piastri's penalty causing him to finish P5.
Yeah. Really quick on Piastri's penalty. Did you see the tweet? That was like someone was losing their mind. Like, they were like, why on earth did they pit Piastri from first when he was 11 seconds ahead? Like, he was only 11 seconds ahead and his penalty was 10 seconds. And people were like, do you not get the concept of a pit? Like,
yeah, it takes time. You're not going to get a 1 second pit.
Well, even if you didn't get a 1 second pit stop, you're in there for 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, oh, some people, oh man. That I just thought was very, very funny, though.
It is. So we've got to go to the awards for this one.
We will head to our awards.
I gave you a heads up this time, Glenn.
He was looking in something else. So
he was digging his nose over there.
Bang! We'll go to our Race Hangover awards. Okay. Starting off with our driver of the day.
My driver of the day was, in fact, Kimi Antonelli.
It's a good one. Mine was Lando again.
How original.
Yeah. Anyway.
We're going to have the same comeback king. Who was your comeback king? Mine was Verstappen.
Let me think. Mine was also Max Verstappen.
But if you're the McLaren admin, Oscar Piastri is your comeback driver.
Yeah, but I get what they were trying to say, because that was very funny. I know he started 4, went down to 5th. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what they were trying to say was that he DNF'd in the sprint and then came back and had a P5 the next day. That was what they were getting at. But they did, in fact, say, wonderful comeback for Oscar to be P5 after he started P4.
Went backwards.
Which usually Austin loves that for a comeback king.
But he didn't go back forward. That was the problem.
It was just the drop.
He just dropped.
No, people were clowning the McLaren admin, but I did understand what they meant.
I've got a fun one. What was your best radio? I'm pretty you don't have the same one as me.
My best radio, Clint. It's in the drive.
Oh, you put yours in the drive. Wow.
Show the masses. Well, you didn't tell me yours, so yeah, just put that on. They can see all my tabs. It's okay. My radio of the day was Isaac Hadger saying, "Oh my God," and then his engineer saying, "Isaac, head down. We have much better tires." And Isaac going, "Don't shout at me, okay? Thank you."
I have the exact same one.
Oh my God.
I had the exact same one, but I'm going to switch mine.
Okay.
To Lewis just saying, "I'm going to crash out."
Oh, yeah.
And he didn't mean actual, like, "I'm going to lose my mind."
Yeah.
But he just meant he's actually going to crash because his car was sliding all over the place.
Yeah.
But out of context, very funny.
Yeah, and then he said that over the radio, and Austin texted me and said, in quotes, "I'm going to crash out. Lewis sounding like you on the radio."
Katie Core.
Yeah. Anyway, who was your invisible man?
My invisible man. Oh my God, I left it blank.
Oh my God, you really forgot.
Colapinto.
Okay.
After, causing some havoc in the sprint.
Yeah. But didn't someone run into the back of him or something?
It was Lewis at the start, but it happened so early.
Yeah.
And it wasn't his fault that I just also forgot he was still racing.
Happened.
So, I got my computer back. Whoop, whoop.
I was going to put, I think, Colapinto, actually, and then I remembered that he got into a little tussle at the beginning. So I put Esteban Ocon.
He had a few overtakes, though.
I heard nothing about them. He's been honestly getting outshone by Oliver Behrman every week.
I mean, Behrman's going to be in that Ferrari very soon.
Yeah.
Ocon just, I don't know. He's a decent driver.
This isn't hate on him. This is just I often forget about him because of Oliver Behrman.
I honestly just forget about the Haas's in general.
It's Ollie.
Like, I genuinely forget a lot of the time that Behrman exists until he does something.
Yeah.
Which is usually every race.
Well, it's usually a penalty point.
Yeah, but
It's at 9.
Lawson was the one that was. I just loved when they collided, and then Behrman just goes, "Man, same old Lawson."
Did you see them fighting?
No.
So I saw a video of Yuki's onboard, and you can see like Ollie gets out of his car and goes directly over to Lawson and starts, like, I think yelling at, like, they were beefing, and it looks like he flips him off and then walks away, but it's like hard to tell because it's like an onboard, but it was very funny. I
mean, that is fair because he was doing well, and then it got ruined by someone who's not going to be on the grid probably.
What? He's still on this. Okay, who's your brake check champion?
Piastri.
Yeah.
I
have Oscar, but then I have in brackets Yuki and his penalty. But mostly just his pit stop.
Yuki's one, like, it was just a bad executed overtake, which was the same as Oscar's.
Yeah.
But it didn't cause Stroll to leave the race.
Yeah.
That was my whole thing.
The screenshot of, I'm sure you've seen it, but it's the, like, overtake, and then like, Charles Leclerc left them so much space because he saw it coming. He knew he was getting whacked, and then
he still got hit.
He still got taken out.
Which I found was actually really funny because he was like, "I'm going to stay out of the way of this.
Yeah.
Something stupid's going to happen," and he still managed to be the only one to DNF in that incident.
Yeah.
But the Ferraris just had a terrible time that entire Grand Prix.
They sure did. All right, that's that.
Yeah, it is. So, what was your top 3 moments of the race?
My top 3 moments. We have a title slide for that, but that's okay, Clint. No, don't worry about it.
Man, let's fire this guy.
Oh, you know why? I didn't share the rundown with him, so that's honestly my bad.
Oh, yeah, true.
Anyway, my top moment is that graphic that you had up in the drive. And yeah. and that would be qualifying in general. It was a very entertaining qualifying. I just have like the I'm sure you'll see the graphic if you're watching the live. If you're not, whatever.
I'm like loading it up right now.
Don't worry about it. It's like which shows where everybody like how far apart they were. But qualifying was so entertaining. It was very even, and Lando Norris' domination. All 3 of his laps, like his best lap in Q1, 2, and 3, all would have gotten pole, which is actually a crazy stat. And it was just really entertaining to watch, especially like Lando having his last flying lap at the end. He was going from P10 to P1, and then him rocking up to the little, I guess, Parc Fermé and just like rolling into the one before Kimi even finished his lap. But to be fair, everyone's saying like, oh my god, he's so overconfident, whatever. Some people love it, say it's like whatever, badass move, aura. But also the guy was just standing there pointing at the P1 when he rolled up. So I think he was just watching and he was like, oh, he's telling me to park here.
Yeah, I genuinely think he just thought he got it already.
Well, yeah, the guy was like standing there pointing, literally like, park here, park here, park here.
To be fair, maybe they like saw that Kimi's like first sector wasn't as good, and they thought it's wraps.
And honestly, if you go back to that graphic, which you don't have to, Clint, but like if you watching, let's see it again. Kimi wasn't that close, like in terms of, like it was still a marginal difference, pretty wide.
Yeah, it would have been closer in Q1.
Yeah, for sure. But it's crazy though. Lando's Q1 still would have beat that.
I love how Behrman's just there in Q2. Like
I know. I thought I don't usually include those graphics or anything, but for this one it was actually very interesting to look at. So that was my first top moment. Was just qualifying being entertaining because we love to see it.
Mine was the pre-race small cars.
I actually didn't write those down, but I meant to.
It was just really exciting. Lando went live on Twitch and everyone was loving it for some reason, but I just found it really funny how how all of them were just having so much fun, and they gave Gabby his own car as well. Yeah, that was nice. I enjoyed that. So that was one of my moments.
I enjoyed that as a whole, like from the 2 Williams racing to go like from Alex and Carlos. Literally, Carlos grabbing him to throw him back so he could get there first was really funny.
The George and Verstappen divorced couple when Yuki's just driving.
Well, because I didn't know what happened. I didn't know what was going on. And then I tuned in. I was like, why are they together in a car? And also, where's Kimi? And it took so long to find out that Kimi was with Nico. And then they were flying because they were only the 2 of them. And it was very clear that it was the more people you had, the more likely it was to break.
I think that every Grand Prix weekend, get rid of that trailer that holds them around.
I like the trailer. It's kind of funny.
But the drivers are so uninterested in it. Yeah. Like, half of them spend the time, like, just talking to each other or on their phones or whatever, listening to music.
The Lego race and that race are definitely the best.
Yeah, I say just give them some little fun things to just drive around the track in. Like, I don't care if it's like
I saw someone say they should get, the mall animal things that you ride around the mall. Someone said they should do those next time.
They should get the little, the kid little things that they have to pedal. That is
a tricycle.
No, the little car shaped thing, the red and gold, the red and yellow one.
Oh yeah. I have one. The Fisher's Price, whatever.
They should have them do that.
I also. Okay, wait, this is my ranking of drivers' parades. My least favorite is when they're just like sitting in the back of a car and someone else is driving them.
Yeah.
That's my absolute least favorite because it's just like the team pairings and it's like, I don't really care about that.
They have to be driving themselves.
If they're driving, it's very entertaining. And then I prefer the big truck that they get hauled around in because at least then they interact sometimes and it's like kind of entertaining. Yeah. Sometimes they're getting interviewed. But like when it's just the 2 of them sitting in the trunk of a car that's getting driven around, boring.
I hate the big truck. Because it's...
Not a big fan of big trucks over here.
Like, imagine going to a Grand Prix where you get a big truck and then either the next weekend they get the Lego car one or something. I'd be so mad because that just seems so fun.
Yeah.
And even if you're not there doing it yourself, but it would just be really fun to witness. Like, in person, the Lego one, despite them going unfathomably slow.
But it's better if they go slow because then you get to see them for longer. You get to see them more,
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. My second top moment is this tweet from Red Bull. Clint, if you can zoom in on the tweet a little bit, just hit the plus arrow a few times and then scroll up. Don't use the actual scroll though, just grab and then okay, perfect. So basically after the race, Red Bull tweeted, "How about that for a recovery? The drive from 4-time world champion." And then 2 sentences later, "A really unfortunate race for Yuki who finishes P17." It's just like so unfortunate. Like,
oh no.
like poor Yuki. It's just so funny. They were so excited for Max, which like obviously, you know, obviously that's gonna overshadow whatever Yuki does. But then it's just like real unfortunate for Yuki. Finished P17. Like shoot, dude.
Things happen. You get double penalized.
Yeah. Yeah, it happens all the time.
My second one was just the picture of Oscar Piastri's hairline from the pre-race small car things. I'm not, I'm an advocate for big hairlines. I have big foreheads. Great. But just the fact that the McLaren admin had that picture and was like, nothing's wrong with this, I'm gonna post it, and just did him unbelievably dirty to the point where I saw someone. Like, people are just calling him, like, I'm seeing, like, the McDonald's logo being posted. It's awful news for him, but unfortunately really funny.
Have you been seeing there's someone on Twitter, the lovely space, that is making his forehead, like, drawing bigger.
Someone's playing tic-tac-toe on it.
No, but there's, like, this, it's been going around since before this incident. They're, like, making Oscar Piastri's forehead bigger every time he, like, or until he wins a race.
Until he locks
it's, like, every day until he wins a race or something. And someone, like, quote tweeted it with that picture being like, life imitates art, and I was like, man, wrap it up.
I just had a reminder. You know that burger place that does that Oscar Piastri burger?
Oh yeah.
So they had a promo going on that was every time Oscar finishes on the podium, get like a discount on or a free burger or whatever it was, a free Oscar Piastri burger, whatever. They've had to change it because he hasn't podiumed in the last like 5-6 races. And to just every time he races, you get.
Oh man!
And it's the funniest thing ever. They're like, because nobody was able to redeem it for so long, they have to do it. Which is just really funny to me.
That is very unfortunate.
Really unfortunate for Oscar, who's already probably really low on confidence right now, and his own burger place has just been like, "Hey man, you stink. We're gonna have to give free stuff away just every time you step on the track."
Does it count if he like doesn't start?
I think if he doesn't start a race, I don't think he gets one.
The kids go home
go hungry.
Oh no. Okay. Well, my last top moment. This is the longest we've ever spent on top moments, I think. But my last top moment is Lando's mega weekend. Like, it's actually just crazy. First in free practice, first in sprint quali, first in sprint, first in quali, first in the Grand Prix. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You're ending on a positive note.
I sure am.
I'm ending on doom and gloom in Ferrari's collapse. Just an awful, awful weekend for them.
Yep.
And one that they'll hopefully look to put behind them.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Lewis as he loves the Brazil. He loves Brazil. He loves the track.
Yeah.
And just get his race ruined immediately. Also, starting that far back, whatever, but having it get immediately ruined, I feel bad for him. And
how's your dad doing?
Awful. I've been rage baiting him, sending him Twitter stuff that like, oh man, there's shades of Lewis Hamilton in Lando, and he goes, that's outrageous. He goes,
shoot.
It is quite fun. I also, where was it? I saw something on Twitter. Just gonna make a quick point.
Half of this live show is I saw something on Twitter.
Yeah, it is. Oscar's gonna come third in a 2-horse race.
I saw that too. I almost clipped it.
Max is 25 points behind.
I think you see things because I go on our Race Hangover page and retweet them, and then they show up on your feed, and then you send them to me, and I'm like, Austin, man, I retweeted that on our account.
God forbid.
But yeah, I honestly think I retweeted that on our account, or at least liked it. It's so funny.
But no, it was. I'm scrolling through my like Twitter messages with him, and it's so funny. Lando can.
Clint was on the same page as me for that. I'm scrolling through my Twitter messages with him, and me and Clint look at each other like, with who? Like, you didn't like say. And then I was like, oh, your dad.
Yeah. Lando can finish P2 for the rest of the season.
I saw.
And also get that, and then it's just a bunch of.
Sorry, the stat that he didn't finish there was Lando could finish P2 for the rest of the
season and still win the championship.
He just
I
get that.
So rudely interrupted.
No, you weren't. You just tailed off.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to be putting out there into the world. Oh, where was it? It's someone. This was the rage bait tweet that I sent him. Someone just
Right.
put biggest Vettel regen Fez. I do see 44 in him too. My Ted just goes, that's an outrageous claim.
Shoot.
But
Oh, you know what we didn't mention? Oh, are you still going on?
no, I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
This is unrelated to anything, but one thing we didn't mention was the Vettel trees.
Oh, the trees. Those were.
Yeah, they were cute.
Max wants world peace.
Yeah,
Yeah, as he should.
as you should.
I love people ranking them and they're like, oh, this just looks lazy. Like, have you ever thought that maybe they just don't like coloring stuff?
Lock in.
Yeah. Look, I want this tree to be really
Did
good.
you see
Like, come
Isaac put his age as 6?
on. Did you see Lando put his age as Norris?
And then under it, he wrote his age. Yeah. These guys don't have the reading comprehension
Man,
skills.
you can tell they're just rich kids raised to
Yeah.
just race cars. Man.
Man, we're not.
To be
going
fair,
back
if I was that
this.
rich, I wouldn't get an education either.
Okay, moving on. We were gonna talk about the championship really quick, and we will do that later. But just to make sure we have enough time to get this in, don't put it on yet, Clint. I have a slideshow
Okay.
that I've brought to the program today, and Austin actually brought up what this slideshow was about earlier, unknowingly. But ready?
Oh, it's just on the. Okay.
Go for it. What Starbucks Christmas drink every driver on the grid would be just in time for the new
Surely
menu?
there's not 20, or have you just packed a few into one?
No, there's actually, it's close.
Okay.
I think I only repeated once or twice. I made a few people have to just be the cold foam.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, starting off strong with Franco Colavinto. He would be the gingerbread loaf because he is scared of coffee.
He is?
I don't know. He's a kid. I'm sure he doesn't drink much coffee. He's a
He's just
child.
spreading lies.
He's a child. Next up, we have Pierre Gasly. He would be the caramel brulee cream cold foam.
Yep,
Because
French.
brulee
I
is
see it.
French.
I see it.
Yep. Fernando Alonso would be the turkey sage Danish because an old man would order Danish.
I see it. I see it.
Lance Stroll would be the gingerbread cream, but just the cold foam. Because oh my god, I meant to put a picture of the gingerbread man from Shrek in there because he reminds me of the gingerbread man from Shrek. Just like his.
Are we
like the-
thinking of the same gingerbread
Yeah,
man?
we are. You know the one who screams and yells? That one. Don't put.
Oh,
it on.
wow. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. Anyway, next up, Charles Leclerc. He would be peppermint chocolate cream cold foam, just the cold foam. But I think this should be a Lec holiday flavor.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. So if that comes out, if he comes out with a holiday flavor that's peppermint chocolate, whatever, I think I own the rights to that. Lewis Hamilton, he would be the iced gingerbread oat chai because it's so good and yet somehow underrated, even though everyone talks about it and likes it. I also feel like he would like gingerbread, and so he would be the gingerbread iced chai.
It's also
chai.
That's the vegan option, wouldn't it be?
Oh, I guess if it's oat, it may in fact be vegan.
Yeah.
Sure. I had this morning and it was very yummy. So I was like, you know what, go Lewis, because I was drinking it, and then if you tuned in last week, I'm literally Lewis Hamilton.
True. Oh
Yeah.
yeah. I'm gonna quickly just stop you there. I feel so stupid every time I have to go up to the Starbucks person and go, I want a cranberry refresher. You know how stupid I feel.
You can definitely just say cranberry and they'll get what you're saying.
Yeah, but then it's like, what if they just look at me and go, say the name? I don't want to. I want to respect their profession, and
Right.
I just feel really stupid having to say cranberry. I'm like, I do not want to be that jolly having to order this drink. I just want the cranberry drink.
Get in the holiday spirit. You can. do
It's
that
November.
Hey. All right, next up, Esteban Ocon, the actual creme brulee or caramel brulee latte. It's a respected dessert, and I feel like the name would lure him in. It's also French, and he would drink a hot drink.
Would drink hot drink, yes.
Because some of these come in cold and hot, and I had to think about, okay, which one would the hot drink go to? Clint's giggling at the next one. Okay, put it on then. Oliver Bowman would be the polar bear cake pop because obviously.
Oh my god.
It's
I
so
should have knew
cutie.
that was coming.
Yeah, it's so cutie. Okay, next up. Gabriel Bortoleto deserves the whole menu after this weekend. We love you, Gabby. Enjoy.
Oh, poor fella. You know, yeah, Fez.
Yeah, poor fella. Oh, I hope he likes it. I hope he likes all the drinks. Okay, next, Nico Hulkenberg and the Cranberry Bliss Bar, because I feel like his life is just pure bliss. He's like so happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so go Nico. That's for you. Next up, Lando Norris would be the sugar cookie oat latte iced. He seems like a sweet treat enjoyer. He would get his drinks iced, and it's a classic and very popular, and I feel like that resonates with him. Yep. These are correct and hashtag not up for debate. So next up, Oscar Piastri. He would get a cup of iced water.
Ice boy. That's crazy.
I didn't make it up, so don't say that's crazy to me. Next up, apparently the Austin pick, a cranberry orange refresher for Kimi Antonelli because he's a child and not allowed to drink coffee.
That's the exact reason why I get it too.
Yeah, I bet. Next up, George Russell, sugar cookie oat latte, but the hot version. He would definitely only drink hot beverages, even like in the summer. He needs something a little sweet though, and him and Lando would twin with the same drink, but
he would.
Hot and cold. I feel like that's accurate.
Yeah.
Next up, Isaac Hedger and Yuki Tsunoda, iced sugar cookie cream matcha latte. They're known performative males.
Yep.
Yep.
I believe that. That was also really nice. I had that one. Lovely.
Known performative male.
True.
Liam Lawson would get the sugar cookie cream cold foam, just like on any drink. He'd be like, "Can I add that cold foam?" And then also he would wait in line to go get that bear cup for his girlfriend.
You also missed opportunity to put the bear cup for Behrman as well.
No. Because the bear cup's like, people are like raging over that and like lining up and getting sold out, and it's become this like menacing thing. Whereas the little polar bear cupcake or K-pop is so Oliver Behrman.
Okay.
Next up, Max Verstappen would be the peppermint mocha. It's the best holiday drink for the best driver. It's just a classic. Is never wrong. Only does the right. Yeah, anyway, That's Max Verstappen. Can do no wrong. Next up, Alex Albon would be the sugar cookie cream cold brew. He really gives cold brew enjoyer.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah,
I can see it.
And like he'd go for a little holiday twist whenever. Next up, what's up?
That cold foam's lovely.
Cold foam in general, lovely. You got a little sneak peek there, viewers, but Carlos Sainz, Austin faked you out. Snowman cookie, it matches his race suit, and I feel like, yeah, he'd be a little snowman cookie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see it.
That's it, Clint.
Oh, that's it.
That's all 20.
Yeah, as you said, not up for debate, so I'm not going to debate any of them, but...
What would you debate?
They're
all pretty correct.
Like, I would have just given Behrman the whole bear set. Like,
no.
I would have given him the cup as well.
You don't understand the complete freak out the entire States is going on over those things right now.
No, I do. I've seen it, but Behrman could get his hands dirty.
Nah, he's wholesome as hell.
No.
Whereas Lawson,
he's committed like credit card fraud, has he not? What do you mean Behrman's innocent?
Really?
He commits credit card fraud.
Did he really? You sound like the FIA over there.
Start making up things to punish him for.
Yeah. What are you going to give him a penalty point for that too?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Race ban for you. Okay. I guess now we'll talk about the championship a little bit.
I guess so.
I guess.
Yeah, Oscar's going to finish third in a 2-horse race.
Before that, actually, you added something to the
I did add. Kimi became a Senna reincarnation after visiting his grave.
He sure did.
He also... Like, he was reading a Senna book at the grave and got posted on Hot Men Reading on Instagram, which I just discovered.
Are they wrong?
I don't know. But I just found that unbelievable. Yeah. Like, just the slightest bit of context and they wouldn't have posted that, I feel.
Yeah, probably.
But, I mean, he clearly got possessed or something this week because he was unbelievable. And I just want to give Kimi his props. And, that's what I wanted to do.
Okay. So now onto the championship swing we have witnessed this weekend. We went from a 1-point difference to a 24-point difference. You were saying yes, but it sounded like you were like, no, we went from...
We did it. We were in the car. We were the wheels.
Anyway, what do you have to say about the championship debate? Don't put that random guy on.
What did he just...
There's people in the other recording booth here, and there's a camera in there, and Clint, like, I watched him almost put the random guy on program. I know you weren't going to. Anyway, Austin, championship
It's Lando's to lose now, of course, but
Shoot.
he just seems way more confident right now than Oscar does, and I think it's going to be over in Qatar.
It very well could be.
That's what's going around. Lando could win it in Qatar, fair enough, but he's just been unbelievable, and it just takes special drives from Max to take it off of him now.
Yeah.
And I think Max's hopes, despite getting P3, solely rely on Lando DNFing.
Yeah.
He needs Lando to gain no points in a weekend, and that brings him back into it. But I just see Oscar, he just keeps losing momentum. Anytime something looks to be positive for him, it comes straight back down to earth for him, and Verstappen just keeps gaining and gaining and gaining, where, like I said twice already, he's going to come third, Oscar. And
Shoot.
I mean, even the Oscar fans on Twitter are turning on him, which is so funny to me. They're like, oh, just give Lando the championship now.
They're either turning on him or they're screaming sabotage from the rooftops.
They're so stupid, the sabotage claims. The fact that your drivers come out and had to address it, saying nothing is wrong. I've just been... Yes. He's like, there's no sabotage, guys. Stop saying that. Like, I just haven't been driving well. We know what it is. Like, I've sorted it out.
Did you say he sorted it out before or after this weekend?
Before.
Oh.
But... yeah, the sabotage claims they have turned into favoritism claims, which still isn't true.
Yeah,
Stella loves Oscar.
Yeah,
Zach Brown loves Lando. They're being loved equally by two high figures.
Yeah.
Nobody's been prioritized this year. So
it's it's the same people who've had it both ways. They're like, Oscar's the clear favorite, and then they're like, oh my god, Lando's the clear favorite, and I'm like, shut up. And the people saying that the FIA thinks that Lando's their golden boy, I'm like, they don't care.
The FIA do not care, other than
care.
that one time in Abu Dhabi in 2021.
But they're like, oh, it's like the British, like, well, because these are the same people who are like, oh, it's like the British bias, and then it's like, okay, but Oliver Behrman.
The British bias only exists on Sky Sports.
Yeah. It's just the broadcasting. It's not.
It's just the broadcast.
And even most of them hate Lando.
Yeah. It's just a British bias because when Lewis was dominating for a while, it was just... oh, our switcher has left. What is he doing? Oh man, he's punched after not talking this entire time.
I wish I had a camera on him right now. He's trying to escape and he just got his foot caught in the wire for like too long. Anyway.
I just want to put the point out of I'm sorry, the Clint's message to us just appeared. Anyways, I want to point out the point. Everyone's saying, oh, this is the worst championship ever. Like, people like, oh, neither of them deserve it. But people are going to look back on this championship fight in a few years and how exciting it's been and how we've had this close of a championship for the first time in a while and look back on it fondly. Immediately after it's done, just because Lando at the moment looks like he's going to win it, or even just a McLaren winning it in general.
Yeah.
People just don't like the idea of that. Whatever, it doesn't matter. But just appreciate the title fight you've gotten.
Yeah.
Verstappen dominated for the past 3 years, where he had a challenger up until halfway into the season. It's been a fun one. We might not get it again with the new regulations. It could be someone runs away with it next year. It's been a great title fight. There's been funny moments. There's been stupid moments.
Yeah.
It's even become a 3-horse race when it was looking like a 2-horse race.
Yep.
What more could you possibly ask for?
Yeah, it's been a good season. There's been it has obviously been a 2 to 3 horse race for the most part of it. But we've had rookie podiums. We've had a Nico Hülkenberg podium. Like, people are forgetting about the other insane storylines we've had this year. And people need to be more grateful.
It's been a very good season all around. And I just... It just annoys me a bit when people are like, oh, this is the worst championship fight ever. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. You're going to look back on this in a few years and be like, man, that 2025 season was unreal. No matter who wins, like you can think what you want about the drivers, whether you think they're good, whether you think they're not, or they just have the fastest car. It has been a great fight. Either way, like, the quality of the drivers is all opinion based. Some people think Verstappen's better than Lewis. Some people think Lewis is better than Verstappen. It's all opinion based. Yeah. And one thing I saw someone say, "Oh, Max deserves to win the championship." whether you're deserving or not,
I've
things
seen
happen.
actually a bunch of that.
Yeah, whether you're deserving or not, you either win it or you don't.
Yeah, there's no deserving. They're not going to change their minds and be like, oh, actually, let's just give this year to Verstappen. He really deserved it.
Yeah. It's just because he's had a lot of incredible drives this year, has had the slower car for most of it, and is still technically in the title fight. No one's denying Verstappen's probably the best driver on the grid right now.
Yeah.
But no one driver is more deserving of winning it than another. Like, if, say, Lance Stroll was in this title fight with Alonso or something, and Stroll was winning it, but they're like, oh, Alonso's a two-time champion, he deserves it more.
Yeah.
That's not right. That was also a crazy analogy. I'm just realizing that. But yeah, that's my piece on
when that happens.
Yeah. I mean, Aston Martin, they got Newey, you never know. But
yeah.
I'd love to see Stroll in a title fight. just side note.
Such immense amounts of hate. People already hate him, but now everyone, Brazil, I think, hates him right now.
Yeah, he's not doing well, but you know, I want to see a rookie title fight of all the rookies from this year, next year. Just go ham. Just go ham.
Probably not next year, but no, it definitely will happen.
I want to see it next year.
Okay. No, but there definitely will be a
Kimi,
Antonelli, Behrman.
Yeah, I mean
fight.
the Ferrari's got to figure it out before anything. But if the Ferrari does figure it out and Behrman's in it, I believe we'll see a Kimi Ferrari title charge at some point.
Yeah. Unless
Verstappen's still hanging around and that car's really good, then he'll just dominate.
I feel like he's not going to hang around that much longer.
He loves racing. It's what he loves, but there's probably going to be at some point where he just goes, I don't need this anymore.
Yeah, I don't think I think...
And he's going to try and complete everything else.
I was going to say, he's already, doing random side quests when it comes to racing, and I feel like...
He loves racing too much to stick to one thing. I can see him just going to NASCAR and winning the title and just having fun with it.
There's going to come a point where he's like, okay, I've won the F1 championship how many times? I'm going to go do it in, every other sport.
He either has the ambition to match or overtake Lewis and Schumacher, or just say, nah, I don't need this. I'm fine with my 5 or whatever he gets, and leaves it be.
He's a Verstappen 5 truther.
It'll happen at some point, surely.
Oh, wait! The GR1.
The George Russell. Oh, the agenda. We forgot to mention that.
The agenda's over. It's done. He's mathematically out of contention. It is officially a 3-horse race.
I miss him.
Womp. I miss it already.
My dad's as we're British, big fan of the British drivers. I actually don't know how he feels about Behrman, but I was messaging him, and he's been kind of on the Oscar side this entire time. And I've said, I'm like, you should really be cheering for the British driver.
He's just a Lando hater.
And then he goes, I am. George Russell's still in contention. And I'm like, what?
Shut up.
But no, it'll be fun. We've got promising young drivers.
Yeah, I think next year will be a really good season.
Kimi's starting to come into it. He's still really young. It's quite funny, but I mean,
his second day on Earth.
To hold off Verstappen in that fashion like he did for the end of that race, lovely stuff. But we're gonna miss the George Russell Championship agenda. I want George to get one before he eventually goes or retires, because
I feel like he will.
If they give him the car, he will.
He will. He's consistent.
He's very fast. He's just in a car that isn't very fast.
Yep.
And if they gave it to him, he can prove he can do it. But that is a matter of if, buts, and maybes, because Leclerc's been waiting for that car and he hasn't got it yet.
Is that a British saying? If, buts, and maybes?
I don't know. Maybe, yeah.
Because I've heard a similar but it's if, but, when, or shoulda, coulda, woulda. Clint wants his mic on.
There's a famous clip. Austin's probably seen it in football Twitter that uses that saying. That's where I know it from. It is British. I'm not gonna say it here, but
I don't use if, buts, or absolutes. No, or maybes. I do absolutes. Does he talk about Sadio? No, that's a different clip. We're still a great
I forget
clip.
which football player he's talking about, but there's someone he's talking about.
Hold on, I'm gonna search it up. I haven't seen the clip in a while. I used to recite it by heart. I don't do if, buts, or maybes. I do absolutes.
Now, Sadio Mane.
Oh, Sadio Mane being the best football player in the world. Yeah, he's like, I don't do if, buts, or maybes. I do absolutes. Sadio Mane is the best football player in the world, and it's so funny. I'll show it to you after this, but yeah.
Anyway, definitely a British thing because there's like, yeah, there's other ways to say that it's not British, and
You're welcome.
the way you just sometimes like I know you're always British, but sometimes you're like really British, and it like catches me off guard.
Thanks.
Okay, well that's about it for this episode. The next week we have not next week, but the next race is Las Vegas.
Vegas, baby.
Vegas, baby. On the broadcast, I texted you when this happened, but they were talking about last year, and they're like, we'll see if it's another what Verstappen's in Vegas, stays in Vegas. And I was like, shoot, that was a bomb.
You were so excited for that. I saw
sure
that
they
message.
said it I'm sure they said it last year, and it's like been a thing, but I had never heard it, and I was like, wait, he kind of cooked that.
I don't like the Vegas track. I don't agree with it.
Oh my gosh, have we unlocked the track that Austin
Yeah, I actually don't like the track.
Usually,
There were so many problems with it last year, and I also don't agree with there being that many America races.
3.
I don't. It shouldn't be. Max 2.
What does Max have to do with this?
He's gonna win again, 2-time. But yeah, this is the one track that.
The one track that Austin won't say, I quite know this track.
I don't enjoy that track. I don't enjoy playing the F1 game on it. I don't enjoy watching it, but I will watch it.
Sure. There's the sphere. Always.
That thing's so bright. It's such a distraction.
I'm
How
sure.
did they not just go?
What if they
when they're
turn it
driving?
bright red? And it's like oh my god, where was that? Was it China? Or no? No! The race this year, when it was a night race, when there was, when Oscar was leading, and then there was the red light
Saudi
on the
Arabia.
balcony. Was it Saudi? Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say. It was early on, that's all I remembered. But there was a red light, and Oscar's like, there's a red light on someone's balcony. Anyway, that, but with the sphere. Anyway,
Yeah,
I don't like how you laughed at me when I said China as if I wasn't like a week off.
you're a week off. You got to be on the point here. We are serious.
Dude,
We are serious journalists.
We're going to get more comments that say, these guys don't know
ball.
These guys don't know ball, especially that girl. Anyway,
I set you up for failure in that one. That
Yeah.
was bad. The new F1 fan has to answer questions about like Schumacher. Like,
anyway, that's all we have for this week. Thank you so much for joining us on this week's episode of The Race Hangover, whether you're listening live on Twitch or on Spirit Live or watching us back on Do Not Delete That. I also just highlighted my whole outro block. Or watching us back on YouTube or Spotify. Thank you for debriefing Sao Paulo with us. You can catch us live every Monday at 4 p.m. on the Spirit Live Network or on Twitch at Shuttersport Media, or watch the rerun every Tuesday on YouTube and Spotify at Shuttersport Media. And as always, be sure to follow us on all of our socials at The Race Hangover. I'm Katie LeBoudelaire, joined by Austin Terry, produced by Clint Householder.
Oh.
And we will see you next week for a Las Vegas pregame. Thank you. Goodbye.
yippee, woo.